I woke up in my boyfriend's bed to the sound of keys rattling in the lock, sunlight barely creeping through the blinds. My heart hammered as he shot upright, face drained of color. He'd always insisted he was single, just a little private, but the way he scrambled for his clothes told me everything I didn't want to know. I could hear soft footsteps in the hallway and the creak of the front door swinging open, then a woman's voice, calling his name like she'd done it 1,000 times. I froze, clutching the sheets as if they could hide me from the truth. He hissed at me to get in the closet. I hesitated, but the footsteps grew louder, so I squeezed in behind the coats, my breath shallow, heart pounding so hard I thought she'd hear it. Through a crack in the door I watched her walk in, tall, confident, wedding ring glinting. She hugged him, her fingers tracing his face in a way that made my stomach lurch. He lied to her with the same tenderness he'd used on me, telling her he was just catching up on sleep after a long night. I should have left right then, but I was paralyzed, equal parts fury and heartbreak. I listened as they talked about their weekend plans, about a trip he'd told me he was taking for work. I realized every romantic word he'd said to me was probably copied and pasted from their marriage. My phone buzzed in my hand, a message from him, sent while she was in the bathroom. "Stay quiet, I'll explain." That's when it hit me just how many lies I'd swallowed because it felt safer than being alone. When she left the room, I slipped out, ready to confront him, but instead I passed her in the hallway. She looked me up and down, then smiled, a cold, knowing smile that made my blood run cold. "You're not the first," she whispered, low enough just for me. In that moment, I realized the real betrayal wasn't just his, but mine too. I'd let myself believe in a fantasy because the truth was too ugly to face. I walked out, not just from his apartment, but from the part of myself that thought love was worth any cost.